Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy. We have made it past Charged Man, and we have now entered Dr. Wily's spaceship after facing Ballad a second time. And without further ado, we might as well begin. There will be some missiles that will be flying towards us, and I would really like to slide towards them if I could tell where they're coming in from. And I'd like to fill up the ballad cracker because I know I'm going to need it later. Later being, well, right now. You want to make sure that you throw the ballad cracker directly into the eyes of this Met at the top of this little gun that moves up and down. And I am doing rather well here, apparently. Every once in a while, this gun will stop to shoot a projectile. It will either bounce downwards like that at a 45-degree angle, or it will shoot it straight forward. And just like that, we were able to take out the gun. There will be another one. And that thing will try to crush you from midair. If you can somehow shoot it down with 2 fully charged buster shots, you'll have an easier time taking it out. Now this one alternates between these missiles that home in on you and the projectiles from earlier. Thankfully, the gun was all the way down, so therefore, if I just stayed all the way to the left, I wouldn't have to worry about the projectile bouncing down directly at me. And apparently 6 is enough to do it with the ballad cracker. And this thing, you want to take this thing down. And because I went too far to the left, I get to shoot down another one. And I want to keep shooting straight forward, just at this low a height, on the off chance that a missile might come at me. And, well, apparently that was the last of them, because now we need to use the ballad cracker again. But this is going to be my opportunity to show you how to use a weapons can. You go to Next, or you press B. You highlight WP, and you press A. Notice how when you switch from one weapon to another, you get a completely different sound. That's indicating that you have the weapon can selected. You have the weapon tank selected. Highlight the one you want so that the weapon meter for it is flashing. Press A, you'll fill it up. And if you ever need to use the special can or the special tank, you can just highlight it and press A and you'll use it automatically. Hoping it never gets to that, but, well, things happen. And now it's time for the dock tower. When the balloon is out like that, you need to shoot at it with ballad cracker or ring boomerang. This thing can shoot out ring boomerang. It can shoot out napalm bomb. It can shoot out ballad cracker. And it alternates between hitting you with that claw and hitting you with the special weapon. And every time it pops out like that, you know it's going to shoot out a special weapon. If you know how it acts, you can tell ahead of time which weapons it's going to send at you. And in order to get away from the claw, you need to slide. Also, I am being way too trigger happy with ballad cracker. Once you beat the Dock Tower, as Mega Man homepage calls it, you are not quite done yet. You actually go down here now. Be very careful at these pits, because you will have to deal with these missiles that rise right up out of the pit. And once you're at this last one, be ready to equip Ring Boomerang, because you can get an energy tank fragment and a proper energy tank. And that left me at 4. Excellent. And I want to make sure I shoot this guy down so that way he doesn't give me a whole lot of trouble. And I want to make sure I shoot this thing down with at least 2 fully charged shots so that way I can take him out. P-chips, I'll take it. And now it's time to use Rush Jet. Rush Jet, you can only fly forward. You can't move Rush up or down. And all you can do is just fly forward and shoot. That's pretty much it. And you only really need it to get past these 2 pits anyway. And now I'm going to charge up to take on the chicken bot here. And I want to fill up Ballot Cracker, because this is going to prove to be a really useful weapon throughout the entire Dock Fortress stage. And as much as I would like to pick that up, I can't. Let's continue on and shoot this thing down again. Remember, all the heavies here require at least 2 fully charged buster shots to comfortably kill off, I guess I could say. Yeah, let's do Crystal Shot. And remember that if you shoot the undersides of these little shield enemies, you can take them out. Also, missile right here. Watch out. Be sure to jump off the edge, and you want to double back there so that way you can trigger the missile, and then you can go forward. Now it's time for the eye monsters. You want to equip Pharaoh Shot, and for this one creates 3 of its own little clones. And you want to keep the B button held down unless you know you can get a clear shot. The real one will always move faster. Use that as your cue to figure out which one to hit. And thanks for standing right above me, moron. Alright. More of these missiles. Be careful in their pits. Some have them, some don't. Huh, only 5 lemons. Interesting. And now another chicken bot. Wanted to see if I could get some more pickups off of that thing, but sadly I couldn't. And I'm going to stay all the way to the left here, and that's why. Let's grab the one up with the Ring Boomerang and play with Rush Jet again. And you're here. Ow. Well, might as well charge this up again. Apparently the full charge is worth 3 units of health. And more mummies. Well, they're the only mummies we've seen, but well, we have to take them down anyway. And that's not how I wanted to do that. I do not like this jump. Just because of that. I was able to pull it off first try on the practice run, but, well, I'm having trouble here now. So, let's try this again. Hopefully with better results. And apparently I didn't need that health. I thought maybe I would there for a second, but nope. And let's go ahead and refill Rush Jet just a little bit. Although now that I think about it, that is a pretty tough way to use that. That is a pretty... I wouldn't say try hard, but confusing way to go about things. And that's not what I wanted. That's what I should have done. I thought maybe I could do it with Rush Coil, but you just gotta be like, get them right at the edge and just be lucky. And now we have another one of these things, and this time we do want to use the coil. If we can not get Rush stuck on the wall, that would be excellent. And I want to use Battle Cracker here, this one time. And I'll go ahead and refill my health here. And Ring Boomerang. And 1-up. And Energy Tank, yes please. And I need to remember to equip our good buddy, the Pharaoh Shot, before we go in here, because we have the eyes again. You want to hit the one that's open. Whenever possible. That's the only way you're going to damage this boss. And as you do this, you will have to deal with the eyes alternating positions. And I am too early here. I need to stop throwing this. If I don't throw this, I'll have a better time. Because I don't have to worry about using energy. You only really use energy for this thing if you actually throw the projectile after you hold it down to do the charge shot. If an enemy hits a charge shot and makes it disappear, it doesn't lose energy. And you could just power it up again and just keep the button held down and keep the Pharaoh Shot above you without any sort of penalty. And now to go over here. I should have had the B button held down. Also, one of these pits has a missile, but the missile will show up. And I'll just conservatively wait for the shield robot to open up before I go at it with the thing. Alright. And we are now here. Perfect. And once we take... Weird. Did not know you could actually slide past the point that triggers the teleportation, but okay. Once you enter this teleporter, you get 8 other teleporters. It's time for the boss rush. Next time. Join me next time where we take on the 8 Robot Masters and hopefully take on Dr. Wily. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!